Have you noticed your social media feed changing lately? Over the past year, there's been an influx of sad cats, bizarre made-up characters like Tung 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 Sahur or Ballerina Cappuccina, and even the White House has been getting in on the act. Like this video of President Trump dumping diarrhea all over American protesters. The more you scroll, the more it hits you. It's called AI slop. Cheap, meaningless, high-volume content designed for one thing only, to keep you endlessly scrolling. We spoke to one of the people behind it, an AI video creator in the Philippines. And the first thing he told us was that the label slop isn't quite accurate or fair.
I understand where the term AI slop comes from, but I believe it's because some people rely on AI too much to create a good video, when in reality it should be that the idea of the person should lead AI, because in the end AI is just a tool. Creators like me who get viral, we didn't get viral for no reason. We actually go into a creative process. We don't just type random words and hope for AI to make a good video.
Sometimes AI slop can show a spark of creativity, I agree. It could be an outsider art, wit, or dark humor, but those moments are really rare. So the larger pattern is regressive. Because social media platforms reward what's clickable, the real creativity easily gets lost in translation.
Dad, you got a visitor.
Wait a minute, is that Tung 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 Sahur?
And these AI slop content, they are of course hitting our dopamine, but at the same time, we want to share something new and novel and sensational so that we can make people around us laughing. But it's going viral, and then it's actually turning the entire internet into sort of garbage yard.
The rate at which this AI garbage is being churned out is staggering, and it spans everything: text, images, and video. The AI creator we spoke to, Mark Lawrence Garilao, walked us through his video making process. A lot of it is done on his phone. It starts with a detailed prompt to ChatGPT, describing exactly what he wants to see. He then uploads those images to Kling AI, an AI video generator where the stills are animated. Finally, he edits the sequences in CapCut Pro and uploads them straight to YouTube Shorts. It's a relatively simple formula, one followed by thousands of AI video makers around the world, and it feeds the endlessly hungry beast that is the internet today.
There's now just this basically global cottage industry of people who see themselves as AI artists or AI slop makers. I've talked to many of them. They work all around the world. Some are in America, some are in China. They see this basically as a form of gig work.
Hay varias cosas que podemos utilizar para poder monetizar nuestro contenido.
So I've been able to make over $1 million a year.
Which tool is the best one to make money with AI?
They know how to use these tools to get a result that is just absurd enough that people have to share it, with the goal of making money through these social media platforms, getting attention, getting virality, and maybe 100 of them won't go viral, but one of them might, and they might make hundreds or thousands of dollars from that piece of content.
So my most profitable month was May 2025, and it was because of the Italian brain rot trend. Every video was going viral, and when I included those characters in my videos, I just got over 20 million views in each good video. And because of that, my revenue obviously skyrocketed.
Learn to fly, and off you go.
So if I graduate computer science and find an entry-level job with my course, usually I would end up in a job ranging from $500 to $700 per month. It's not that bad, but when you compare it to YouTube's potential, there's a really huge gap. The average income I make with YouTube is ranging from $3,000 to $6,000 a month.
The AI money machine has sent tech players into overdrive. Just as the consensus on the addictive power of social media was beginning to have an impact, with serious proposals to limit screen time for young people and users consciously putting their phone aside. The AI content boom has spiked watch times online.
Meta reported that improvements to its AI content had delivered an 8% increase in the amount of time spent on Facebook and a 6% increase in the time spent on Instagram. CEO Mark Zuckerberg is leaning into the trend. On an earnings call last year, he said,
"And I think we're going to add a whole new category of content, which is AI generated or AI summarized content. And I think that that's going to be just very exciting for Facebook and Instagram."
AI video creation platforms have also been booming. There's Runaway, Kling AI, Google's Veo, and one of the most popular, OpenAI's Sora. The company's CEO, Sam Altman, and the head of Sora, Bill Peebles, were not too fussed about the volume of AI slop.
This model is really good about kind of telling a coherent story with like a beginning, middle, and end.
I mean, some of it will be slop to some people and some of it won't.
Social media platforms like YouTube don't really care whether a video contains real thought or if it is just auto-generated. What matters most is watch time. Companies like Meta or OpenAI or Google, they profit from content engagement. So ethics comes after growth, and it has created a cheap and fast market for attention.
Both YouTube and OpenAI have pushed back on that charge. OpenAI said, across ChatGPT, our goal isn't to hold people's attention. On the Sora app specifically, it is designed to optimize for creativity and participation. YouTube came back with this. YouTube's business as a streaming service relies not just on engagement, but on delivering high-quality content.
Most AI slop content is pure id. It taps into something that's really basic in all of us, and there's nothing wrong with that, right? Like, it doesn't have to all be high literature, high art. But a lot of this content does tend to prey on our emotions because that is the quickest way to go viral. You see a lot of AI content that is racist or sexist or bigoted in some way, that's designed to make you really mad, so you share it. We've always had people trying to troll us into sharing their viewpoints, but now we have people who can do it at industrial scale.
The AI-driven flood of online content is accelerating two trends. First, the onslaught of fake images and videos online. It might be harmless if people believe this AI-generated clip of a kangaroo trying to board a plane is real. But when protests, violence, or hate speech are fabricated at scale, the consequences could be catastrophic. The second trend being ramped up is the steady erasure of the human element in what we see as we scroll. It's something people have warned about for a while. Now, it looks like it's here.
The dead internet theory says much of the web is no longer human. It's all bots and auto posts shaping what we see. It once sounded like a conspiracy theory, but with AI slop, it's becoming reality. About half of what's online already includes AI-made element. And many predict that within a few years, AI will dominate the entire internet. So it's a loop in which synthetic content keeps reproducing itself, blurring what's real.
You know, in the early days of AI content, you actually saw even companies like OpenAI talking about, we are concerned about releasing this model in the wild. We don't know how people will use it. We don't know what conversations they'll create, what images they'll create. Will they fake people to doing things they don't want to do? And you got more of that sense of morality and ethical quandary from some of those people. But a lot of those people who cared about that sort of thing are gone. They've been crowded out in the conversation by the maximalists who want the biggest business and the best opportunities to create this content. Most of the big tech and AI companies feel like this is an existential fight. If they don't win AI, somebody else will, and who knows how much money that company will make.
Thank you for watching. Hit that like button and leave us a comment to let us know what you thought about anything we covered this week. And don't forget to follow us on social media. The links are in the description, and you can also subscribe to our newsletter for updates from the show.